He may never walk. His bones are too fragile. That baby's name was Isaac Immanuel. Born with osteogenesis imperfecta, a condition that makes bones so delicate they can break from a simple touch, Isaac's life began under the shadow of pain. By the time most children learned to run, he had already faced hundreds of fractures, and countless nights staring at hospital ceilings. By the time most children were learning to run, Isaac had already faced hundreds of fractures, and dozens of surgeries. But even in pain, he found rhythm. Even in silence, he heard music. Isaac didn't grow up asking why. He grew up asking how. How can I still praise you, God, when my body feels like it's made of glass? And somehow, in the middle of pain, music answered. At just 19, he began leading worship, not from a stage filled with lights, but from a heart filled with faith. Every chord he played became a prayer. Every song, a testimony. Every scar, a verse in the melody of endurance. People didn't see his weakness, they saw his worship. There were nights when every breath hurt. When his body said, enough, but his heart whispered, still I will praise you. Days when his body said no, but his spirit whispered, still I will praise you. If my bones can break, Isaac once said, then let my worship be what stays unbroken. He turned his wheelchair into a pulpit of hope. And every time he led worship, something miraculous happened. People didn't just see a man in pain. They saw a man who refused to let pain define him. In 2024, Isaac released a song that carried his entire story in its title, Out of Darkness. It wasn't just music. It was the sound of every shattered bone made whole in faith. The cry of a man who walked through darkness and found light in the middle of it. He has broken bones more than 300 times, undergone over 30 surgeries, but every time he sings, heaven feels closer. Out of darkness, you pulled me into light, he sings. My brokenness became my song. And maybe that's the message. You don't need to be whole to worship. You just need to be willing. Because Isaac Immanuel's story is proof that God can make music out of pain, and glory out of brokenness.